When the Israelites arrived at the seaside, when the Egyptians chased after them, they are very afraid to say, "Moses, don't Egyptians have graves? Why did you bring us to the Red Sea? Let the Egyptians slaughter us." At this moment, Moses said, "You should be quiet. Don't make a sound. Because of the Egyptians you see today, we'll never see it again." At this moment, God said to Moses, "Why are you begging me? Tell the Israelites to move forward. You need to raise your hand and stretch out to the sea. Separate the seawater. The Israelites will descend into the sea on dry ground. Go across the sea. Look, I want to harden the hearts of Egyptians. They just follow along. So I will be with Pharaoh and his entire army. Glory is bestowed upon chariots and cavalry. I am on the Pharaoh, and on his chariots and cavalry. When one receives glory, Egyptians will know I am Jehovah." That means, when Moses the Israelites turned to God, when pleading, God said, "You need to raise your hand and stretch out to the sea. Separate seawater." What about the separation of seawater? It is to enable the Israelites to, from dry land in the sea, go to the other side. God said, "I want to harden the Pharaoh's heart. They just follow along. This way, I will be with the Pharaoh and his entire army. When I am honored, Pharaoh, Egyptians will know I am Jehovah." That's it. Moses stretched out the staff in his hand. At this moment, in Israel welcomes the angel leading the way ahead. The angels of God, at this moment, just turned behind Israel. Cloud pillar also appeared in front of the people. Turned to the back of the people. So the pillar of cloud stood in the air. This cloud pillar just blocked it. Blocked the Egyptian army. Cloud pillars stand tall between the Israelites and Egyptians. Where is Yunju? On the side of the Egyptian army, it's dark. Created darkness. Blocked Egypt. What about Egypt? Can't see the Israelis, no matter what. What about the Israelis? Maybe only a few hundred meters away from them. It's probably only about 300 meters away. It was blocked by darkness. No matter what they do, they won't be able to see the Israelis. Dare not either. Can't see the Israelis no matter what. But what? On the Israeli side. Just shine with light. Illuminate the night sky. Like this. Between Israelis and Egyptians. Both parties cannot come into contact with each other. Egyptians want to desperately run to the side of the Israelis. Come and kill the Israelites. But no matter what, I can't run over. Because blocked by angels. At this moment, when the Egyptians urgently needed to run to the side of the Israelites to massacre them, what happened? Moses fought against the sea. Jehovah used a strong east wind all night long. Blowed away the seawater. Seawater is separate left and right. The sea becomes dry land. What about seawater? Separate left and right. Left facing a wall. On the right side, it also faces a wall. So the Israelites dried up the land from the sea. Go to the other side. The seawater is formed by the same two walls. The power is on the left and right of the Israelites. What about when the Israelites are moving forward at this time? The Egyptian army chased after them. All Pharaoh's chariots, cavalry, warhorse, everyone followed down to the sea. At dawn What about when it's almost dawn? Jehovah comes from the pillar of cloud, overlooking the Egyptian army. At this moment, God will make the Egyptian army is in chaos. Make their wheels fall off. Shed. Difficult to walk. At this moment, Egyptians say, "Let's run for our lives from the Israelites." Because Jehovah has waged war for them. Attack us. Supposed to kill. What about the Egyptian army coming to kill the Israelites? Now it's actually, instead, he became a fugitive. Originally, the Israelis became people fleeing for their lives. Now then, instead, the Egyptian army became refugees. At this moment, Moses is right. God said to Moses, "You grow towards the sea. Make seawater reflux." Submerging the Egyptians and their chariots and cavalry, Moses stretched out. At dawn, seawater is reflux restoration. When Egyptians fled for their lives, Jehovah pushed them into the sea. Seawater reflux. It submerged. Egyptian chariots and cavalry, and those follow Israel downstream in the sea. The entire army of the pharaohs in Egypt, not a single one was left behind, but the Israelites came from dry land in the sea. Go to the opposite side. The seawater is around them. But it became a wall. Later, the Israelites. What about that day? Just saw it. Jehovah was on that day. Remove the Israelites from in the hands of Egyptians. Save it. Later, the Israelites saw. What about seawater? They are all corpses. The body drifted to the seaside. At this moment, Israelis, seeing Jehovah like the Egyptians, find such a powerful hand, and fear Jehovah, the servant of Jehovah and Moses. May glory be given to the Heavenly Father, harmony with the host.